We have a follow-up report tonight to one of our Tipline investigations.
In July, we exposed how the nation's largest pharmaceutical companies cut off without warning the supply of pain medications to sick people all over the country. I have since learned that some people from the Santa Maria area died in the months that followed. Scott Guess owns Pain Management Pharmacy in Santa Maria. He says pharmaceutical manufacturer McKesson stopped all of his drug shipments without warning and without giving a reason last June. It meant that his customers, some of them cancer patients, had nowhere else to go.
Unfortunately, we did hear of 3 deaths. 2 of them are confirmed suicides because they couldn't get their medications.
Guess says the same tragedies are being repeated all over the country. One of his customers who almost died but pulled through is James Biliardi. James suffers from Huntington's disease, a painful disorder that affects muscles and the brain.
I never thought that it would go from bad to worse so quickly.
His mother and caregiver, Melissa Biliardi, says they found new doctors willing to help James survive his terrifying seizures and deal with the pain. Melissa and Scott Guess blame the Drug Enforcement Agency, or the DEA.
You know, the way it was done was just so devastating and so cruel to him. Just a lot of suffering.
They believe the DEA is using intense political pressure against the pharmaceutical companies to take the pills off the street and stop those who abuse prescription drugs. DEA officials have denied that. Last year, the feds slapped Walgreens with an $80 million fine, and no one wants to be next. But Melissa believes innocent people, like her son, are the ones paying the price.
What this crackdown has done is it's forced people to go back to the streets. It's forced them to go back to illicit medications because they can't get their medications.
The crackdown almost put Scott Guess out of business. He says he found another supplier who figured out that he is one of the good guys. Scott is now fighting to change the laws by supporting House Bill 3392,
which is a bill to establish a network of safe pharmacies that Medicare Part D recipients can go to still be able to get service for their controlled substances.
And Scott Guess is also working with the California Board of Pharmacy to change the system here, and he plans to ask Congresswoman Lois Capps for her support, but he knows this, that he has a long road ahead. We'll let you know what happens. If you have a problem and you need help, call our News Channel 3 tip line. That number is 882-3903. Again, 882-3903.